All right, so we've set up so far our basic screen navigation. We have basically six more instances that we need to take care of here, and that would be to and from the rectangles menu, rectangles page, to and from the parallelogram page, and to and from the trapezoid page. So again, each of these shapes should act as a button that takes us to our next screen. Called them pages a minute ago. And then on each of those screens, there's a back button that takes us, or should take us, back to the quadrilaterals menu. So that's what we're looking at. And again, we're going to use the same basic pieces for each of those. So we'll put an on event in, and we'll actually put a lot of those in, 6 of those. So I'm going to drag those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try and keep these organized, or at least organized in my mind, so that I know where I'm going. I'm going to start with, so what happens when this rectangle squares button is clicked? We should go to the rectangle screen. So rectangle square button. There it is right there, rectangle square button. And I'm pretty sure we can find a rectangle square back button here. Rectangle back button. There we go. So those 2 buttons we'll start with, and both of them we're going to set a screen on. So pretty similar stuff that we're doing. And when we click that rectangle square, we should go to our rectangle screen. And when we click that rectangle square back button, we should go back to our quadrilateral menu screen. So if we test that out, we're in quadrilaterals. Rectangles takes us here. Back button takes us back, so we're in good shape. And we'll do basically those same 2 blocks of code now with all of our other instances. So we've got parallelogram rhombus button. There it is. And I saw already parallelogram rhombus back button. There it is. And then this one is going to be trapezoid button. There's button. And then this one would be trapezoid back button. So again, this is why naming protocols are so important. From before, we talked about that actually a lot. The more well we've named these things, the easier it is to find them in our lists. And you can see it wasn't really that easy for me to find them in the list, but still able to do so because I've got names that make sense with what I'm looking for in this case. All of these are going to be set screens, and parallelogram rhombus button should take us to the parallelogram screen, parallelogram rhombus screen, and then that back button should take us to the quadrilateral menu screen. And the trapezoid button should take us to the trapezoid screen, and the trapezoid back button should again take us to that quadrilateral menu screen that we've been visiting so frequently. So again, let's check this out. If we click run, we go to our quadrilaterals, rectangles, back, parallelograms, back, trapezoids, back. We've got all of those navigation tools working. Every one of our little buttons does its job, and we're in great shape. The next thing we'll look at, obviously, is, okay, we've done all this navigation stuff, but the point of this calculator is to be able to actually calculate something. So how do we function those pieces and make that submit button do its job? That's the next job we'll look at.